Alright, just out for a bit of a spin. I was going to go up the north coast, but found myself heading towards the Hockle, so sorry, Portland, and I thought then I'll head across to Magaragh and then go down by Loch Fee outside Cookstown, Loch Fee as they call it. Not really technical road, really rough, but so much fun to ride. So I'll maybe even take you the run through it. Goes from Draperstown to into Cookstown, and it is a corker, but that can be dangerous enough. There's a couple of quarries on it, so you do sometimes get stuff dropped from lorries and that, but I'll say that it is rather satisfying too. But there you go. Out towards Kilray, that sounds like a job. Doesn't look a bad spot, Portland. I don't really know nothing about it. I'm sure Sippy being from somewhere up around this part of the world, I can tell by the accent, could tell me different, but well, he could tell us what it's all about, but there you go. Some serious cloud formations knocking about today. I think we're still not out of the woods with the thunderstorms. Some have been excellent to watch from a distance. The starts of tornadoes are coming down. You know, you're getting funnel clouds, and you know. Well, that's one thing that I think are fabulous, you know, but dangerous, whatever. But the truth be told, even we get more tornadoes than America per square mile. The only thing is that they don't have the intensity, and they don't have, you know, don't touch down quite as often. But we get actually more of them. That's a strange known fact, but I'd say that the intensity's not like it. That doesn't wipe out towns, and the worst you tend to get is maybe the odd time you'll get one touching down, and you'll get a bit of damage in a town or a village, but it's they are there all the time, you know. Right, gripe today. I have a gripe, and I think this is what a lot of vloggers enjoy doing. But I'm going to enjoy this one. Environmentalists, they're always keen to tell us about global warming and, you know, renewable energy, that type of thing. And just being up this part of the world, you know, there are quite a few of the wind farms. Now, if you want renewable energy, it's one of the best ways of getting at. But as soon as you start planning the wind farm, the environmentalists kick up about the looks of them. Personal opinion is that they look very majestic. I don't think they're really a blot in the landscape. In fact, they're quite interesting to see. But they'll complain about the sighting of them and the looks of them. But they have to be on top of a hill to take advantage of the updrafts. But as I say, as soon as you plan one, there's a whole debate about the looks of them. But there you go. Have you any opinion? I would say, as bikers, where we use fuel as for pleasure purposes, it wouldn't sit well with environmentalists. So I don't think any of us are seriously environmentally friendly. The only upside of being that way, having some fuel efficient, is it's going to cost you less to go out for a run on your bike. And this Triumph 1050cc is giving me around about 50 miles a gallon, which you can't really complain at. It's pretty good. But it wasn't bought for that reason. It's just because I fancied the 3-cylinder engine, and I just fancied the 3-cylinder engine and the look of the bike. So that's why it was bought, and I'm sure that's why everyone buys their bike rather than the fuel consumption. If anything, the most you do is give a passing thought to the fuel consumption, and it's a nice Brucey bonus. But there you go. That's starting to shape up to be a nice wee road. Oh, as soon as I say that, it's a big long straight bit. There you go. As you can see, what I'm saying about the clouds. There's the classic anvil cloud formation is the thing that we're looking at. And that is the thing that brings the thunderstorms. But there you go. Little cloud over there looks as though, a big cloud over there looks as though it has a massive funnel coming down from it, but I'm sure it's not. It's too big to be from this part of the world, They're usually small, narrow funnels, but you never know. Well, if I do come across anything, I've got my camera with me, my SLR camera with me, so I would be out to take a few photographs, and I've even got a video camera if it does become that way as well. So what started you vlogging? That's a good question. I can tell you from my point of view, a couple of guys come on my channel. I had lots of videos of going down twisty roads and different areas, and just for fun, that's really only for my own pleasure. But it was nice to get some people to come and watch them. But it was suggested to me, and I think it was Soupy that said to me first, why don't you get a microphone on that? And well, of course the cameras I use aren't what you call expensive, so no external mic. And he says, what about using your mobile phone as a voice recorder? Well, I did check that, and it wasn't ideal. It was 30 miles an hour, and you were going. Strange, concrete road. You don't get this very often. And there you go. But back to the subject. Jesus, it's bumpy too. Soupy says that, so the thought came around that a digital voice recorder. So as I knew it wasn't going to be 100% correct, the voice recorder may not have worked. I wasn't going to spend a lot of money on one. So I bought one from eBay for a tenner, and got it and put the external mic into it, and the sound quality was rubbish. Got over a few miles an hour and it was absolutely grim. You just couldn't hear it. It was just turned into an absolute muffle. But fiddled with the settings on it, and there was a setting for line in. So that's what I did. I put it on the line in, and it then started to work. I've tested it up to motorway speeds, and you can still hear me. And I thought, great. So a camera at 30 quid and a voice recorder at a tenner. 40 quid has you set up. So that was thanks to Soupy and a wee bit of thought put into it. We got up and vlogging, and the monster has awakened. I've got something now that you'll not be able to shut me up. I suppose it helps to run through where you're having a chat to the people that would be watching. I'm not sure anyone that doesn't vlog watches too many, but I think most vloggers are good in the way that they actually, you know, support each other, and definitely gives us a bit of interest, and I'll say we can indulge our passion for motorcycles and cameras, and that's what I do.